They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
Who would be your tag team partner if you ever were to join the WWE?
Without fault, without question, Creed Humphrey.
Creed!
He's your tag team in the NFL. Why wouldn't he be the tag team in wrestling?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
What would your tag team name be?
Ebony and Ivory.
Put it on a t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt.
Dog.
Put it on a t-shirt. Oh, that is fucking gold.
That's
good. Welcome back to New Heights.
Hey, how about that?
A Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Hellmann's.
Nice.
Haha, Hellmann's.
You love Hellmann's.
Hell yeah, man. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Shout out to the Heights and all the Tigers around the world. Subscribe to YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S for all fun clips throughout the week. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up today, though.
We got another great episode for you guys lined up today. Starting off with Travis being called out by Big Mayo. Oh my gosh. You've been called out, Trev. That's right. It's official. We've also got some no dumb questions to answer. Plus, from the Kansas City Chiefs, Trey Smith is with us.
Yeah.
Let's start with some of the new news.
All right, now.
New news is brought to you by mayonnaise. That is Hellmann's mayonnaise. That's right, baby. Who doesn't love mayonnaise? Travis doesn't love mayonnaise.
That thick old egg batter.
And now they're our sponsor.
What?
Travis, you're not going to believe this. Will Levis has called you out on Instagram.
No. Why did he call me out? What did I do?
Well, Will is a known Mayo advocate and your Mayo hate. He is going to challenge you to eat your words.
Why?
Literally.
I don't challenge not accepted. I don't even know the challenge, but if it has anything to do with Mayo, I'm out.
Okay, well, this is why Will is challenging you to try Hellmann's Eat Your Words challenge. They're out here challenging Mayo haters to give their flavored Mayo a shot.
I've never said a single bad thing about Mayo.
Travis, are you kidding me?
This is like nails on a chalkboard to me, dude.
I love it. I love Mayo.
Listen.
It's so good.
All right. But you're acting like this is regular mayo. This is totally different. This is spicy mayo, right? There's flavor to it. It's got an amazing smoky kick to it. It's not, this isn't regular mayonnaise. You like spicy aioli. Think of it like that. It's just spicy aioli.
All right. Maybe I'll think about it. Only because it's spicy mayo and it takes away from the eggy thickness of this so-called Hellmann's mayo.
You hear that, Will? You hear that, Will? That sounds like a small win for the 92%ers on a future episode. That's right. Travis might possibly, with a non-zero chance, eat mayonnaise. So stay tuned for if he does or does not accept, but he kind of does half-heartedly. You guys know what I'm saying. That does it for new news, brought to you by Hellmann's.
Yes, it does. It's terrifying. Before we get to this Trey Smith episode, time for some no dumb questions, brought to you by Perplexity AI. Discover fast and reliable search with Perplexity AI today.
Alrighty, first no dumb question from @HummingbirdCake, Nola N1. What was your favorite struggle meal? Okay. When you were broke. And what's the fanciest or most expensive thing you've ever eaten. So I'm devising from context what struggle meal means. Is this just like the politically correct way to say broke ass meal or something like that? Like we call it struggle meal. I've never heard
struggle meal either, but
I don't like
understand.
it. I don't know why I don't like it. I don't like it.
You're struggling.
What is your favorite like cheap ass meal? Like something like
Dude, I mean, you already know we could round up. I got a few good ones. The old Wendy's dollar menu. Fuck yeah. No, you know, one of my fucking favorite things to do was in college after I went through my entire FAFSA check and my and my scholarship check would be to call dad to tell him to call Domino's and put in a large pizza for me.
So your struggle was calling your parents.
Yeah, I mean it's been. I've had a beautiful life.
It works. I guess in college you go to like ramen noodles.
I couldn't do ramen noodles, man.
Oh, I love ramen noodles. When I think of food, like things that are, we don't have any money or we're like getting the bare bottom of the pantry. I think of ramen noodles. I think of like beans and weenies. Big beans and weenies fan. That's one of my favorites.
Hated beans and weenies.
Hamburger helper. Does that count? Is that kind of like
okay? TV dinners. Yeah.
Like what are they just like heat them up type deals?
But that's the thing. Like if I'm struggling and I'm broke, I'm probably gonna go to like McDonald's and just get a few like things off of the dollar. Like I don't know if you can even do that anymore. I haven't. Yeah, the value menu. I haven't like.
I don't think they're $1 anymore. I think they've upped them.
That's fucked.
What is your favorite value meal item at any fast food chain?
Dude, Junior Bacon Cheeseburger.
I mean, it's good. I feel like I had so many of them in college.
You used to be able to get fucking nuggets for $1.
I know. I think I used to like them so much in college. I just kind of got turned off of JBC's. It's not as good to me anymore.
You could always go and get Guy's Pizza, a slice for $1.
I mean, dude, if you're really cramped, you go in with a couple buddies for a crave case from White Castle. I mean, you're
White Castle, man.
Dude,
you're fucking stuffed.
That's a lot of sliders.
It's fuck. I think it's like 20.
Dude, I feel like Taco Bell didn't really have a great value menu. I think the whole menu is just kind of value.
Dude, what? You could order the entire menu twice with like fucking $20. What?
I think that's what I'm saying. I think the whole thing was just value.
You walk into fucking Taco Bell with $5, you can get fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I mean, before Subway started like price gouging, those $5 footlongs, that's a pretty damn good deal.
It is.
Yeah, as you can see, we've lived a life fully of privilege.
I guess, yeah, cereal. Cereal is another one of them. You get a box for fucking $1 and some change, you get a fuck ton of meals out of that box.
Have you ever ate cereal with water? I've done it.
I mean,
it's not ideal.
I'm not upset with just the crunch and like not getting them soggy.
I like the sogginess, especially specific types of cereal. Like it's just better being a little soggy.
You're like a soggy oatmeal guy too. I like mine a little bit more dry.
You like dry oatmeal?
I like drier than soggy.
I don't like soup oatmeal, but I like there to be a consistency.
Yeah, see, I can't do the soupy stuff. It's hard for me to do soupy stuff.
Do you like soup in general? What's your favorite soup?
Like chicken noodle?
Soup is the original struggle meal. That's like soup kitchen.
Yeah.
But I've never been to a soup kitchen, I'm not going to lie.
Chicken noodle only. Yeah, Campbell's chicken noodle. Hey, what are we talking about?
Really, any of the Campbell's soups, they qualify, right?
I've only enjoyed chicken noodle. I only like that brothy like soup. I don't like the fucking.
You don't like clam chowder?
Yeah, the gloppy fucking thick shit. I'm out on that. The only thick type soup I could do is like a bisque.
Yeah. I mean, this is the best we can do for you. I've heard of guys eating like ketchup sandwiches and like mayonnaise sandwiches and
sugar sandwich. That was my dog Reggie's go-to when he was struggling.
Sugar sandwich. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yep.
That doesn't sound exciting one bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fucked with it. I used to fucking.
I mean, it's essentially what I used to do with a bagel and cinnamon sugar. Like, just throw that.
Another one, bagels, another one. All right, so let's transition this to most expensive thing you've ever eaten.
There's a $100 cheesesteak at this restaurant, Barclay Prime, downtown Philadelphia.
You pulled the trigger on it?
Well, I mean, we do like a lot of O-line dinners there and stuff like that, where you're kind of just like splurging as a group.
Oh yeah,
and I have had that. I don't think it's the fanciest or most expensive thing, but There's something about it being a cheesesteak being that ridiculously priced that is, and it's very good. But I guess I'll vote that. I don't know. What do you got?
Nice. I got nothing. I don't know. I don't necessarily look at the most expensive thing, and fancy foods are kind of just like, I love getting fucking big, obnoxious steaks. So if I see like a porterhouse that's a 48 ounce, I'm like, give me that medium. You cut it off the bone a little bit too.
Most of the higher priced items are usually like meat that has some like type of alteration, like hey, you want this dry aged 52 ounce like tomahawk steak that's from Wagyu and it's like $300. And I'm like, no, I want the regular ribeye that tastes fucking delicious without putting all that fungus on it. I don't need the fucking aging process.
Give me the aging.
No, give me the regular steak, not Wagyu, and give me
the Wagyu.
Give me the regular. I like a steak that tastes like a steak. I don't like a steak that tastes like it's been marinated in butter and then melts all over the place.
It hasn't been marinated in butter.
All right, whatever. The fancy stuff 9 times out of 10 tastes worse. Just being honest with you. Unless the one caveat to this, fancy pasta. You go to a nice Italian restaurant that's like upscale, those pastas that come out,
making that fucking
the
pasta
flavor.
In the back.
My guy Vetri, I don't know how the fuck he puts so much flavor into each one of these little pillows of gnocchi, but it is fucking crazy. It's so good.
I love it.
So if I'm going fancy,
Sinacci.
I feel like fancy Italian is like worth it. But fancy steakhouse, I've never been in on the fancy steakhouse. I'm just going to be honest.
Dude,
other than 1587 Prime, can't wait for that fancy ass steakhouse.
You already know, baby. Opening up soon. We're going to fucking get that thing up and running. And once it's up and running, it's going to be a machine serving Kansas City and all the Chiefs Kingdom. And whoever else wants to come and enjoy a meal that me and Pat are giving to the city.
All righty. That's it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Perplexity. Now, let's get to our convo with the one, the only, Trey Smith.
The Enforcer.
Our guest today is 6th-round draft pick from the University of Tennessee. He is a 2-time first-team All-SEC selection, 2024 Pro Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl champion, winner of the 2024 Kelsey Jam wing eating contest.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. And the starting right guard for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's right. It's the Enforcer, Mr. Trey Smith, baby. Woo!
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Trey, how you doing? How's the offseason been treating you?
No, it's solid, man. It's been a good off season. Was able to get back down to Tennessee, spend some time with the family, see a lot of friends, travel a bit, and did all my training really in Texas, man. Just trying to get right.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Let's get it, man.
Where did the nickname Enforcer? I know Travis calls you the Enforcer. I'm pretty sure I've heard Baldinger call you the Enforcer. Is there do you know who originated that, or is that just
turn on the film,
about
Jason.
just watching this?
Turn on the
trust
film.
me, I've been preaching this for a while.
Yeah, man, I got to give credits to Trav. Honestly, he was the first person I saw that really used it in this podcast, bro. But, Baldy does an amazing job breaking down film all the time. And he would just always talk about my style of play. So I think he just sort of stuck from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been saying this for years. Travis knows this. I've told you easily. I mean, if not my favorite, one of my favorite offensive linemen to watch in the league.
Shit, no.
The way you play it, the way you finish, it is just a joy to watch. You play the game the right way. So couldn't be more excited to have you on this podcast and talk about that journey and everything. So thanks for coming on, brother.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Hell yeah, baby. You already know. And the thing is, as the enforcer, when you get a guy that is the enforcer on a team, I'm telling you, when he first got here, you could see the mentality of the offense start to get a little meaner, start to get a little bit more on the attack. And it's just, it's contagious, man. And Trey, I don't know what it was like at Tennessee because I wasn't there, but something tells me that you were really the motor of that team as well, man. Because every time I feel like you go into a new building, man, all of a sudden that culture changes a little bit to get a little bit more serious and a little bit more about the business, man. And that's a hats off to your professionalism and just who you are and how you play this game, dog.
Appreciate it, dog, man. I just try to, anytime I step on that field, it's attack mode. Top of this, Travis, it's attack mode, bro. Like, you see it in your moves, you hit it, you kill it, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, man, got that early in high school, but yeah, man, it's I really appreciate the words from both of y'all, man. Just understand how much I respect both of y'all, and I really appreciate it, bro.
Hell yeah,
I feel like it's not even just an enforcer and how hard you hit people and how aggressive and how you finish. There's also like a swagger and like a boisterous, like what does Andy say? What does Andy call bravado? Is Andy Reid ever called it bravado? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's that part of it where I remember, I don't know if it was the Chiefs cut these clips up, and hopefully Brandon can find it. There's a cut up of you going at it with Jeffrey Simmons, and it is just one of my all-time favorite cut ups of any offensive lineman because Simmons, he's a bad man. That dude is angry. He plays angry, and you matched every bit of it. And you could tell it was starting to affect him. Like it was a joy to watch.
It's one of my favorite games, baby.
Oh my gosh,
that was physical. It was a physical one, man.
Tennessee's always a banger.
You know, you see it after the runs when you're picking up Pacheco or whoever just got like a big carry, you're pointing to the first down.
Yeah.
There's a level of excitement and tenacity that rubs off on those around you. And that's the enforcer. It's not, it's that plus the physical nature of how you play the game. You got it?
He said the Denver
clip. That's a good one too. That's a good one too.
Here we go.
Hey, the SWAT.
Come here.
Come on. There is, I gotta say this, and I think there's another clip. First of all, great job of laying the blitzer, getting flat to put yourself in a good position on the player in open space. If you go downfield right away, you're going to be way out in front, and this guy's going to cut you. You go flat, and then leaving your feet. This is like you can't even do this on defense anymore. You leave your feet as a defender. That's a personal foul. You can still do it as a guard.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
one of my favorite plays, bro.
Oh yeah.
Coach Hank did a great job that week prepping us, and Creed and I identified him. We saw it before it came up. We're just like, hey, it's coming up. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
As soon as he blitzed, I'm like, oh, it's game over. And I saw Justin Simmons sort of plant his feet. I'm just thinking like,
coming from top down.
Why are you sitting still?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like trying to Olay you go underneath. Like he stood still like he was going to take it on. So I was like, all right, thank you. But man, I was fired, bro.
Bro, I can only imagine as a defender. It's like once you get into striking range, you're just like, oh shit, I can't go anywhere.
Where and there's this point as an offensive lineman where you know where the ball's hitting and you know where the defender is, and you know the defender has no choice but to come back to where you're at. And you identify that not just in that clip. I've seen you, I forget what, it might have been a Chargers game from back. There's another clip where you get out on it was either a screen or some type of like gadget play. And it's again, you're like leaving your feet. And in order to do that, you got to know. You know what I mean? It's like this dude is throwing everything he can into this guy and blowing him up. Yeah.
For what? 320? For 350? What are you weighing in right now?
320.
320.
320
for 300 plus to be leaving their feet like that and putting all force, man, that is an athletic son of a gun, man.
No doubt.
I don't know how much athleticism you can teach in your football camp, but you can teach that mentality, baby.
Absolutely.
You're hosting your second annual Trey Smith football camp later this month. How excited are you for it?
Yeah, it's going to be my second football camp in my hometown, Jackson, Tennessee. And man, just fired up for it, bro. Like, I think giving back to Jackson, the community that poured so much into me, like it was about time to do something for them that was big for the city. So
nice.
In our first year, we learned a lot with the young kids. You know, it's hard to manage young kids. We had like
come on now.
So
for sure
run around. So we want to make sure ages like second grade and up, they just have a good, fun time, have the love of the game. Then for our middle school and high school camp, we'll turn it up a notch. We're trying to get them ready for the next season. So really looking forward to it, bro. Getting back home.
It is funny when you go to one of these camps, and for us, we are so used to going about the position a certain way and the game a certain way. And you try like teaching that to like a young kid who's like 6 years old. And they're like, I just want to run over these bags. And
put your face through his face.
You're like, no, get in your stance like this and use your hands like this. And you're like, okay, this is all pointless. Yeah, just run over these bags and then tackle this dummy. Yeah.
The last camp I did, I thought it was a brilliant idea to try and have a water balloon fight at the end of the camp.
Sounds great.
Until you realize that it's not like two teams fighting against each other. We just like had a bunch of coolers filled with water balloons.
It's just a battle royale.
And everyone picked up the water balloon and then looked directly towards me and just started.
Nice.
So I had over like 100 to 200 kids just chasing me around.
That's
Bro,
great.
and eventually I just gave in and just got smoked by everyone.
That's some good off-season conditioning.
Yeah, it was.
Instead of running striders, just give a bunch of kids water balloons and try and avoid them.
Yeah. My buddy last year, he set me up. He had all the kids come and tackle me. So I had like 200 third graders wrapping my legs up. I'm just trying to fall so I don't crush little Timmy's leg.
Don't kill anybody.
Yeah, right? Just don't fall on one of these kids because at 320, wink, wink, that's a lot coming down. So this isn't just offensive linemen. This is all across, like, just football in general. You have multiple coaches there helping out with it. And it's all ages?
Yeah, it'll be all ages across the board pretty much, from second grade all the way up to senior high school. And we'll have coaches varying from a lot of former volunteer guys, some guys I went to high school with, even NFL players as well, and coaches that I've just sort of found along my way in my journey too. So I have a large support and crew and coaching staff is coming out to help us out. So it'll be awesome, man.
Hell yeah. That's right.
Heck yeah, man.
Did you attend any football camps growing up?
Oh, dude, I went to a ton of them, man. That was a big part of me becoming a good player. I feel like I would always go, I hate to say it, but like, bro, I would always go to University of Alabama's football camp with Nick Saban. Big Bama fan growing up. So like, my dad and I, we would drive down to Tuscaloosa and do the camp every year. And eventually my high school coach is like, hey, you guys realize there's more schools than just Alabama, right? So we started going to Ole Miss, Tennessee, Arkansas, across the country, bro. So that was huge for my development, man.
Heck yeah, man. Was it always Bama versus Tennessee? Was it all in terms of going to college, or how the recruiting process? How'd you end up back at Tennessee if Bama was always a dream?
Yeah, so I did not like
Tennessee. You were the number one recruit coming out of high school, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was about to say,
ESPN, 5-star, all that. So I got my first offer from Ole Miss, I think when I was 14 from Hugh Freeze, and that just sort of like domino effect. I got offers from across the country. But for me, I always grew up a Bama fan because my kindergarten teacher at the time, her son was an equipment manager for them. So I went to the locker room, game day, like first time I've been to an SEC football game or a college football game.
State-of-the-art facilities. You're just like,
I was like, whoa, my favorite color's red. I love the elephants. I'm like, damn, it's a match made in heaven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then, I'm sitting there like, bro, Bama has become one of the top schools. They say it's won all these championships and stuff. Then obviously I started getting recruited and I started looking around a little bit. And ultimately, bro, it ended up being between like Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, and Tennessee. And then the night of my decision, it was really Ohio State and Tennessee. And then I flipped to Tennessee in the middle of the night. So I was like, you know what? Tennessee makes more sense long-term. It's my home. I want to live there one day. And I think it was the best decision I ever made in my life, going to Tennessee.
I'll tell you what, man, going back to Tennessee after we got smoked when I was in college playing Tennessee. Tyler Bray and Cordell Patterson got after us a little bit.
See Flash P.
But going back when Butch Jones was there and just being around, because Eric Berry had a football camp up there, and I was up there trying to help him out and at least show my face, but obviously got some family around the Knoxville area. It was so wild to see that town. The entire city is orange.
Yes, sir.
Like everything in sight is orange. And it kind of gives a little bit of Ohio State, but Ohio State's surrounded by like Columbus and an actual big city. No, Knoxville is everything is Vols. All over the place. And I was like, man, I appreciated it from a completely different perspective going back once I was already through college and everything. That had to be a fucking hell of a goddamn time when you were there.
Bro, unbelievable. I wish we were better at football. Like we had some seasons that weren't so great, but like, bro, I'm talking about the love you feel on campus from like day one is unbelievable. There's such things as fandom. There's a lifestyle. People in Knoxville, Tennessee, it's a volunteer lifestyle, man. They really bleed orange. I can go back on campus. Like I told my family, like we go back to football games usually on the bye week, right? Yeah. And I started getting swarmed by people, and it got so bad that like they gave me a golf cart to ride around on game day. But like the love, I mean, the last time I played at Stafford, Tennessee, we're going on like over half a decade ago, and people still know my name. I might go in a restaurant, people talk to you. It just shows how great Ball Nation is. And if you're a great player, man, you treat the city right, man, they'll show love continuously, bro. So like I said, man, there's a difference between fandom and a lifestyle, man. They live that life down there in Tennessee.
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah. What did you carry a sledgehammer around campus for? What was the signature behind that? What was that deal?
Yo, that's crazy. So it was my freshman year. Yeah, we played Georgia Tech season opener in Atlanta. I guess the Mercedes-Benz. I was like the second football game I ever played there. And I had a block. It was like a trap play. So basically one of our center plays trap. And I walloped the end. And then get extra on top of it. So Coach Jones, I guess he had the sledgehammer like hit. Could be a tackle hit, whatever it is. So like the week, and I got it my first game in Tennessee. And I don't know why. I mean, I'm watching a movie or something. But here I am carrying this sledgehammer like on my back, walking to class. As a freshman, bro, like first week of class, I just got a hammer in the classroom. So it was crazy.
That was one of the cooler things Butch Jones did with the sledgehammer, paying homage to the blockers. That's amazing. That's a great way to represent it. Look at that.
There it is.
Check him out. That's great.
That's iconic. Going to class. You see all that, you college athletes? Going to class.
But he's there for work. He's got his lunch pail and his sledgehammer with him. He's ready to go. All right. Going into your 5th season with the Chiefs. All right. We got 2025 Chiefs coming up.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Anything different going into this season for you guys up front or for a team as a team?
I would say up front, just have a couple of new pieces coming in, and, some guys are definitely excited to work with. And, I think our mission, and try to agree with this, man, like it's going to stay the same, man. We want another Lombardi. We want another trophy, man. We know we came up a little bit short last year, but man, we're just motivated. You know what I'm saying? That feeling we have, at least I know it's been driving me. Like, I want to get back there. I want to win it again.
Man.
Yeah.
We'll be absolutely fine, but a couple new faces to bring into the fold for offensive line. But Coach Heck and Coach Matei, they do a great job making sure we're well coached up and prepared. So, like I said, I'm just looking forward to it, man. Like, hey, set the ball down. Let's play.
Let's go.
Let's play, man.
Let's go. You're firing me up now, man.
Come on, Trev. Let's get it.
I do got to say this, though. You mentioned a few new faces, man. Our guy, Big Tooney, man. Joe isn't, he's not in the building anymore, but you got to show some love, man.
Got to.
He was there when you came in.
Yep.
Right? Like he was in KC when you came in. I couldn't remember when exactly Joe came in and everything, but
yeah, it was first year because it was when Orlando came in too at the same time. So it was like all 4 of us. Yeah,
that's crazy. As a young offensive lineman in the league, and your mentality, and a guy like that who has been proven, won Super Bowls, and been a Pro Bowler, Tooney, what was he in terms of your development and how he helped you out early on in your career?
Yeah, I always start this when I talk about Joe from here on out, but I think Joe's going to be a future Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah.
And just for me, man, as a young cat, stepping into the league, wide-eyed, freaked out, like in terms of reassurance in your abilities, helping you out, picking Joe's brain for different things. Like Joe and I play the game way differently. Like Joe is super technical. He's surgical. Like he's not the biggest guy, but he knows how to manipulate people's body. Like he's nice with, bro. Like on a different level. I didn't even know it was possible. But like that's just Joe Tunes. And for me, man, just having to lean on him, especially when I was younger. Hey, Joe, what would you do in this situation? How would you attack this? Like, how would you sort of set this block up? And having that resource there was invaluable. And, just having a genuine friend too, a guy you can depend on, a brother, like, man, it's priceless, bro. So for me, I have a ton of gratitude, being able to work with Joe, having Joe, some guys like me and Creed, being able to work cohesively as an interior unit as well. Like, I mean, that was special, bro. Like, it's heartbreaking. Like, Joe's not coming back,
You already know.
He's going to ball in Chicago. He knows I love him, wishing nothing but success. But, man, having him around at the mentoring spot to just help teach me the game and teach me the nuances, man, that was incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look, that interior 3 was my favorite to watch over the last 4 years, man. Between you, Creed, and Joe, and all 3 of you being different players and like having similarities, but then also, and Andy's a great coach and he finds ways to utilize everything and maximize it.
Yeah.
I love watching the way you guys work inside. It was heroic what Joe tried to do this year by sliding out to tackle. And I mean, I don't know many guards that can even give that a go in the NFL. Like that is a completely different position. So hats off to him. Very unselfish move to do that for the team. But with him gone, you're sliding in last year's rookie, Sua Matias. Is that how, am I saying that right?
Yeah,
is
Kingsley.
That Kingsley. Kingsley sliding in to guard. And then who do we got to tackle now?
Mike Caliendo.
Is he? Caliendo still there? Perfect.
Yep.
So there'll be some open competition, some back and forth a little bit for figuring out who's going in there with you guys.
Yeah, there definitely will be. And I mean, hell, man, we all been part of the league. Like, it's competition between us all. So we all got to go
always.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You're right. 100%.
I know both of them will work their tails off, and the best man's going to win. Like, I have to earn my job against them as well. But I'm excited about both of them. I love Mike, man. Mike's a great dude. Mike is extremely intelligent as well and a great ball player. Yeah. And then Kingsley, just a young cat. He's still got those young legs, a healthy body a little bit.
Man.
But, his ability is incredible and some of the things that he can do on the field as well. So, like I said, the moving pieces of our offensive line are great. We're going to be in a good position, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
The one I'm looking forward to, I just got to be honest, that left tackle position was something that was somewhat of a revolving door all season long for you last year. Have you seen this kid yet, Josh? Josh Simmons, to me, watching the tape in college, it was absurd. Yeah. Like the athletic ability and size. Trav knows because I've been watching this dude.
I've been preaching. I my eyes on him. You already know. I've seen it. He was playing defensive end as just like a scout team defensive end. And he was just playing this gap, but he was being a pro. He was being locked in and being a pro. And I felt that man's hands grab me. And I was like, all right. We're just, I got to come with it. Even when he's just giving the looks, I got to make sure I'm got my feet planted, man.
I've watched a lot of these linemen coming out the last few years. This kid, I mean, he is the closest thing I've seen to like a Trent Williams or like a Jason, like that next level, like strength and athleticism.
Yeah.
The only reason he fell to you guys is because of that quad tendon or patella tendon?
Patella injury.
Yeah. What's he look like so far? Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen him in action, but I mean, I just heard that he is so strong, like unbelievably strong is one thing. So like Trav, you saying about his hands, like, that's perfectly spot on what I keep hearing. But obviously, like the talent is there, man. I've seen some of his film as well, and obviously got a chance to win a natty last year. Shout out to him. But I think he's going to be a great asset to the team, and I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, baby. Get him in there. Get him nice and ingrained in the culture we got over there, man. Have some fun while we go and whip some ass.
Yeah, we'll get him right.
Would you rather play in Tampa Bay, Miami Heat early season?
Never.
Or like Green Bay in the middle of the playoffs? Like, would you rather play in cold weather or hot weather? I guess
I'll play in frigid temperatures, -degree weather. I love
all
it.
Day,
all
day.
I love it.
I love
the best.
Once it gets below 50.
What was that one game in KC where
against Miami?
Was that the one where I was like watching the field and it was like frozen?
Coach Reed had icicles coming from his mustache.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like fourth coldest game in NFL history, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you feel? You'd rather play in that than Miami 95?
Yeah, all day long, man. All day long. Because one, in the heat and the humidity, like you're going to tire out a little bit easier, man. Everything is a little bit tougher. It's a different mental space, right? Where in the cold, as a big guy, like I said, I'm always sweating, bro.
Yeah, right?
Always.
It's already there.
Like, I'll be nice and cool. I can recover faster. The winter coat. JC, you get a little bit heavier at the end of the year. So,
oh yeah, baby.
I'm good, man. I'm solid.
How do those trap blocks feel though when it's -4?
You felt it?
Yeah.
Oh, you felt it. It woke you up now. But the thing about it that's great is like the defensive linemen don't necessarily want to rush past you as well, too.
For sure.
Because you're talking about a team that came from Miami. They just left 80-degree weather. Now it's -11 degrees. You're like, what the hell's going on? Where do they drop us off at? So it makes our job easier.
It is a little different, being in 15 to 20 degree weather for a couple weeks, for like a month, staying in between that 20 to 40 degree weather in Kansas City when it's in the winter, and then it dropping down.
Yeah.
I feel like the first day in it is always the coldest, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're kind of acclimated to some of the cold, like that first day it drops below 50 in Kansas City, I'm like, I'm like, God damn, it's kind of cold outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then once I get used to it, I'm outside in shorts and a t-shirt.
It's nothing at that point.
Coming from Miami and it being 75 to playing in -5 degrees.
It's hell.
I was probably like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's tough, bro. That's tough.
What is that? Was that the coldest game you ever played in?
By far. Because like the coldest weather I would ever play out of Tennessee would be like Kentucky or Missouri. So that was the coldest it got. And it'd probably be around like December, maybe late November.
Let's get into some draft stories, man. Drafted by the Chiefs, 6th round pick in 2021.
Definitely not 6th overall.
But definitely worthy of 6th overall. Can you talk to everybody on the reasons why you kind of slid in the draft and what draft day was like for you?
Yeah, man. So those of y'all don't know, right after my freshman year entering my sophomore season, in that off season, we had a coaching change. Entire coaching staff gets fired. And walks in Jeremy Pruitt from University of Alabama. And that whole offseason, they're just trying to break us. And as you guys know, if you get a new coaching staff, they're trying to weed out the bad guys, figure out what the team's going to be built around. So they identified
break the culture, man.
Yeah. We were going to set the culture up around. They looked at me. I had a lot of success in my first year as a freshman. They're like, all right, we can build around this young player. So they just started pushing us every single day during mad drills. And I was eating it, bro. Like, it was nothing to me. I'm laughing at them, talking shit back to them. Like, this all y'all got. And then, like, one week, man, in conditioning, we were doing half gassers, and I passed out. And I never passed out. I couldn't breathe well. I lost 13 pounds in a day. I remember talking to our team doctor, like, hey, you guys got to run more tests on me. Like, I feel terrible. And he's like, we're going to do a blood draw. Just go ahead and go to class. I remember leaving my dorm room, having to walk like 400 yards to the library to write a paper, and having to stop like 7 times just to catch my breath. And as soon as I got out, the doctor's calling me frantic, like, hey, Trey, where you at? Where you at? And I'm like, I just got finished my paper, doc. Is everything okay? He's like, don't worry about it. We're sending someone over with a car that can scoop you up. They rushed me to the hospital and figure out that I have blood clots in both sides of my lungs. So that was sort of one of those moments where it's like, man, can I still play football? Like, what does this mean? And pretty much working with the doctors, like, for 5 months, you're ready to go on blood thinners. And the thing is, blood thinners is if you take a shot to the head or if you get cut, you run the risk of internal bleeding or just bleeding out in general. So it's extremely dangerous for a contact sport, which was tough. What they ended up doing is blood thinners for about 5 to 6 months, was able to play in my sophomore year, got about the halfway point of my season, had the same sort of things going, can't breathe well, coughing, mucus, etc. And they rushed me to the hospital again just to be safe. And they're like, hey, you have blood clots again. And at that point, my career was completely over in my mind. Like, the doctors had told me, if you have blood clots 2 times, you'll never play football again. It's not safe. Like, we won't allow it. And, you know, through the grace of God, I had some people in my corner, University of Tennessee, that just flew me across the country. And we went to the Cleveland Clinic where met with some doctors that looked at my scans, looked at all of our tests. And it was just like, you don't have blood clots again, man. It looks like you have residual scar tissue in your lungs from the first case. So that was like a breakthrough, right? Yeah, so that's how close it was. Like, I almost didn't take that trip. So I was pretty much done. I was like, I'll get the coaching player engagement. But when I got that news, it sort of opened everything up to where I ended up going to a blood clotting specialist in North Carolina, where he created a health plan that had never been done in the sport of football before, where I took blood thinner every single day of the week, except for Friday morning. And I would just wake up and play on Saturdays. So that means no practice, no contact, no training camp. I would literally just be vibing out, doing cardio, watching film, studying as much as I can. We just go playing on Saturdays. So it was a crazy experience. But, you know, my junior year, I was able to play the entire season, decided to stay at Tennessee because I made a promise to my deceased mom, Trey Smith, that I would get my degree and I'd play in the NFL one day. So I kept my promise to mom, stayed for my senior season and finished it out. And then the draft is here. I'm like, hell yeah. Like,
man.
Let's get paid. You know,
man, what a roller coaster that had to be, bro.
Yo, that is wild. So is there like a condition that causes your blood to clot in certain ways, or is this just like a unfortunate, like unlucky one-off thing?
Yeah, so you got either provoked or unprovoked blood clots. Mine was unprovoked. They tried looking at all parts of my body to figure out like where it's originating. You know, a lot of times you have a surgery, you get hit a certain way, et cetera. Like, pop up. Nothing happened to me that would have caused it. And genetic testing didn't show up anything definitively as well.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Because I remember hearing about this when you were coming out. Like, even in the Eagles building, I remember guys talking about, like, yeah, he's got this thing with, like, I thought it was your heart. I didn't know it was blood clots. I knew there was something going on, but I remember that was something that all the teams were thinking about. How, if you didn't have that, where do you think you would have been drafted?
6th overall.
Hey!
I would think, like, I'd like to think first round, but you know, second round, the third, probably worst case scenario, somewhere around that.
That is wild. And now no issues. Like, you haven't had anything in the NFL.
Nothing at all, brother. You know,
gosh, that is amazing.
Nothing at all, man.
Yeah, that is outstanding.
Back to draft day though. Still you went back, had had your junior year at Tennessee. Where were you on draft day, and who was it that gave you the call?
Yeah, man. So I was in Jackson, and I talked to my agents, and they're pretty much saying, you know, we don't think you'll be a first round with the medical history, but you're going to go second round, and like third round is like worst case scenario, but you'll get drafted. So day one, pretty good amount of families there. I'm like, hey, appreciate y'all. I'm playing the game tonight. Like, I'm not getting drafted. So I'm playing Rocket League, the car.
Dude, that game is
playing Rocket League with the boys. With the boys.
I don't want to sidestep it, but this is what I love about Rocket League. It's only like 4 buttons. I can't do all these games with all these buttons now. Just give me like 2 buttons to screw around and try and score a goal. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, man. No, you're good. So I'm on Rocket League with the homies, man. We're chilling, just doing our thing. And pretty much first round goal was, all right, cool. Day 2, I'm sitting in the bedroom like, all right, this is the day I'm about to get drafted. And, you know, I was like, I'll pay attention to it. And this year was COVID year. So they had like a little, if you're considered like a top guy, they sent you a whole camera equipment and like thing for your house. So I had mine set up in my living room. I'm sitting on the couch with my family, and pick after pick after pick after pick after pick. Second round goes, third round, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to go back to Rocket League. I'm going to play the game. I'm just going to take my mind off of it.
Yeah.
And, sure. You know, that third round came and it went. And I remember just being like, damn, like, you know, what happened? You know, and being a little upset and talking to my dad, and he just sort of reassures me and calms me down a little bit. So day 3 goes, I wake up a little bit late, you know, no phone call or anything. I get a call from a former head coach that I knew from recruiting, and he's pretty much saying, hey, I can't believe you're here, man. I remember you in high school. You were number 1, blah, blah. He's like, hey, we're going to take you in this next draft pick. It's like in the 5th round. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to watch this one. I'm about to get picked. And he picks somebody else, and he calls me right back. Like a minute after, it's just like, hey, sorry, I had to do this, political, blah, blah. Look, what we're going to do is we're going to fly you in as an undrafted free agent. We'll get you signed. We'll get all this stuff taken care of you and Pops. Like, don't worry about it. And so I'm not pissed. I'm just like, hey, man, like, it didn't go the way I thought. Like, I saved another year for this, and, you know, all the stuff I went through, like, I thought I was going to get drafted, but I got an opportunity. I just wanted an opportunity, man. You just give me a shot, man. Give me a foot in the door, basically. So it was funny enough, like 5 minutes later, I literally was on the game again. So Rocket League is like the theme of the story.
Yeah,
I'm back on Rocket League.
We should really be thanking all the coaches because you got to play more Rocket League. Like, I mean, if you've been drafted in the first round, you'd miss out on 2 days playing Rocket League.
Right. So basically, man, like 5 minutes later, I get a call. The ID says Kansas City. I feel like, you know, it's a doctor on the phone. I believe it was Dr. Mike Monaco. I believe it was. And he had interviewed me prior about the medical info. And Doc is on the phone just like, hey, man, I told you I'd call you, like, all happy. I'm just like, the hell do you want? In my mind, right?
Yeah, like, what's this about?
Yeah, I'm like, so I just answered, it's like, yo, what up? He's just like, oh, well, we're going to make you the newest member of the Kansas City Chiefs. And I was just like, what's this dude talking about? And so then when Mr. Hunt answered the phone, it's like, hey, Trey, this is Clark Hunt. How are you doing? And I'm like, oh, this is real. I was like, oh, let me sign up.
You guys pump fake me with the team, Doc?
Right? Well, yes, sir. I can't wait to be down there. And then, you know, Brett Beach, Coach Reed, Andy Hack, you know, talked to all of them. And then it was just like, whoa, I just got drafted, man. And my sister was in the living room. She was the only one left in the house. So I'm running, hugging her in the living room. We're both freaking out together, like crying. And then I call my dad. I'm like, Dad, you won't believe this. Kansas City just drafted me. He's like, son, I love you. I'm so proud of you. And I'll be home in 10 minutes. I'm bringing chicken tenders for lunch.
Yeah! That's a hell of a celebration.
Yeah, man. So my draft story wasn't perfection, but I love it, man. Like, I have so much gratitude the way it went down, man, to help mold me to who I am today.
Yeah. Shout out to Ashley for being in the room still there with. I was about to say, a lot of people don't know this. Ashley welcomed me to broadcasting in the NFL. I met your sis out there. She was awesome at the broadcast boot camp. Yeah, I mean, just eat some chicken tenders and go back to playing Rocket League, right? You just got drafted in the NFL.
Exactly.
I remember because we had that was. I mean, you look back on it, that was a great draft for us. I mean, obviously we got Big Creed, who you learn to, you know, create the beast with and the interior with and everything. But that was a hell of a draft. And I remember everyone kept mentioning, hey, man, we got to steal. We got to steal. They got the guy. I don't know how he dropped the 6. I don't know how he dropped, but we got him. And everyone's saying the docs are giving him the thumbs up. Everybody's saying, and bro, when you walked in the building and I saw how big of a human being you are, bro, I was like, what? Good
job, Doc.
No way. Little did I know how much you would grow as a player your first year and just be the enforcer that you are. But man, I when I heard everybody talking about we gotta steal, and Veach was over here like, I think we got a guy. I think we got it. He was just over there being bred, having a blast talking about exactly. Everybody
our plan worked. Our plan
and we
worked.
found a way to get you in the building, man. That shit was fun.
Yeah, no, I was fired up, man.
What was your first impression of Big Andy Reid, man?
Oh, dude, it was. So I played the Madden. It was a Madden 06 where like he's in the front and yeah, it's like that one break play that I was talking about. Yeah. As a kid, that was the very first Madden game I ever had.
What?
That was the first football game ever.
That's crazy.
Huge, like end of the game, Super Bowl situation, whatever it is, and like Coach Reid's on the sideline, like pissed off, like reading his call sheet, like. So that was my first taste of Andy Reid in my life. And so getting to the Chiefs, and I remember. You know, it's COVID once again, so everything was sort of different set up. We were in the indoor facility, and he was on, I guess, Zoom or Microsoft Teams, whatever we use, and he's just breaking down a play, and it was like, damn, like, that's Andy Reid, bro.
That's really
Andy. And like talking to him, you know, Coach Reid has like a way of making you comfortable, like messing with you, bro. And it was dope, dude. Like I was sitting there in disbelief, really, like, man, I'm here. Because like part of it is I watched you guys win a Super Bowl in Miami. I was with Dustin Colquitt and his buddies in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Through
you were in
program.
Miami.
Yeah, through the University of Tennessee, they sent me down there. So I worked the event, was like ushering people around. Colquitt and his buddies like found me. They're like, come with us. So, so I watched the game. Yeah, so I watched the game. So like for me, it was surreal where it's like, what, 2019, I'm watching y'all win it. And then in 2021, here I am walking through the doors. And I remember being at that game saying, man, how cool would it be to go play for them one day?
Oh, yeah.
And that's like the funny thing how God worked. Like, here I am 2 years later.
Man.
You know?
Absolutely.
That is awesome, man.
What were your first impressions of Trav like?
Oh, shit.
Everybody remembers the first time they meet Trav. That's a hard one to forget usually.
Just crazy energy, bro. I was like, oh, he's off. I love this guy. You know what I mean? Walking in the huddle, like just saying stuff. But like, bro, it was like the one thing that I love. It was like early. It might have been against the Browns, bro. Like, it might have been my first game. You scored a touchdown. I like tackled you and like slapping your helmet in the end zone because you're just psycho, bro.
Oh, I remember that.
Going fucking nuts.
You know what I mean? Like, I love it. So anytime Trav's getting the guys going, I'm just saying, like, I'm feeling it, bro. Let's get this thing rolling. So,
yeah.
For me, my dog Trav, I mean, I think the one thing that I can speak about, especially as like a 6-year-old draft pick, young guy, was just how kind you were, bro. And you don't have to be that way. And how you really care for people and you're not afraid to give out your heart, right? So I think that's the part that stood out to me where it's like, man, you look at your career and trajectory you're on and who you are as a human being, but like, you still make the time for people. You still care for people. And to me, that speaks volumes to the person. And that, to me, that was really the biggest thing. Like, man, you never mistreated me or just sort of wrote me off or anything. It was always just like, I've known you for years, man.
I appreciate it, dog. It means the most coming from me, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the best is yet to come, though, baby. Let's go.
You know what? Let's
fire me up, man.
All right, let's talk Patty Mahomes. Let's go into that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, let's talk some Patty Mahomes, man. What is it like blocking for old Patrick Mahomes II?
Man, it was a tough transition out of college, boy. Like, I wasn't used to someone extending the plays like that, making something out of nothing. Like, for me, I struggled so much with just sustaining the block, man. Coach Heck used to get on me every day about not letting the egg timer in your head go off. Like, he's one of the best extended players to ever do it. Like, you're going to have to just drive. So, for me, man, it was difficult at the beginning. But then, like, I think the best part about it is just watching his greatness. And it's not like the big moments per se. It's like little stuff he does in practice, like how the hell he throw that ball. How did he throw it? In the preseason, what play was it where he did it around the back behind, to you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the greatness where it's like, who the hell is going to be able to do this other than him?
He made me look so good on that play, knowing damn well that I was the one that fucked up the play to where he had to do something spectacular to make it look good. And yeah, no, you already know.
Yeah,
that's one of a kind in that regard, man. It's do you just in your mind, do you have this, like, I don't know. I feel like I have like a time, like a timing mechanism of like the first play, like, all right, the ball should be out by now. It's almost like, all right, there could be two forms of this play. So it's like the initial play, and then, all right, as soon as those like 3 to 4 seconds are up, now I need to refocus, re-gear, do something else. Do you have the like secondary like play, like the possibilities of it? Is it always in your mind during like pass plays?
Yeah, I definitely think so. It depends. A lot of times our play action game, especially with like the gap scheme type pass or anything like that. Like for me, it's just like, I know I'm gonna have a double team. I'm looking to help. Right. And a lot of times with Pat, man, he's just going to keep extending and extending and extending. And a lot of times, if you really just hold on, bro, he's going to make something huge happen. So for me, I agree with what you're saying, where it's like on paper, it might be like, it should be doom, boom. But then sometimes it might be touchdown. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the greatness. That's Mahomes' magic. So like, you just got to adjust with it, bro. You just got to adjust.
And Pat's even more like, there's all sorts of quarterbacks that are mobile that'll extend plays. Pat does it up the middle more than any quarterback I've ever seen. Like most quarterbacks will either go, if they're right-handed, to the right. If they're left-handed, they'll have a tendency to go to the left. Pat will see like a split front, like a 2-3 technique front. And if it's third and medium, he almost is like predetermined in his head that he's going to take off and go get the first down right up the gut. I've seen him do it multiple times.
Yeah.
Are you at the point now where you kind of anticipate stuff like that? Or is it still like, who knows what's about to happen?
I think I'm still at that point sometimes where it's hard to feel it. I think like during the season, especially when he gets in this tendency box a little bit, like I'm like, okay, I know last week he did this way. I got to hold a little bit stronger to the inside because like I know he's going to be right here if so happens, if he gets flushed a certain way. Based on their rush games too, sometimes we know like they're trying to flush in a certain direction. So I got to be a little bit firmer.
For sure.
I would say it's just adapting to him. But I think the main thing is always knowing that, like, Pat's just going to do something crazy back there. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to figure it out on the fly, bro. But I will say last year, I really tried to adjust it a little bit more, get a little bit stronger on that inside.
That's cool.
And I feel like sometimes it's even just like a feel. Like, you don't know why you let go at a specific time.
Yeah.
As an offensive lineman, my biggest concern is getting a holding call. You're blocking a dude, you got a great block on him, and all of a sudden the quarterback scoots out. He reaches to grab him, and you think you're doing your job great, and all of a sudden there's a yellow flag by your feet.
Yeah, worst feeling ever.
But then you play with guys like that for a while, and then you like almost like feel the D lineman doing that, and you like learn to kind of just like let go. Not that it works every time like that, but it's a feel for it for sure. I don't know.
Yeah, it's an art, bro. It's tough. Like you said, there is like a little feel to that, a little nuance to it where you know it's not.
Has Pat ever made a play to where you got so excited you wanted to like fucking just like trap block and just got you so excited, or like you wanted to just fuck, like you remember the replacements, how the linebacker would always do just like too much. He would always like want to headbutt the fuck out of somebody. Has Pat ever made you like go into that excitement and just like
yeah, bro. I got a couple plays in mind. One of them, bro, was when we played Tampa Bay and Tampa. When he spun off, I think Devin White for that time, bro. I'm just sitting there like, whoa. Yeah, I'm like, this guy's an animal. It's an animal.
Oh, and it's like tiptoeing on the sideline and then just threw it to Clyde in the back of the end zone.
Little span of, on target, bro. That was one. Like a flip pass. I've been like year 2 or something against Denver. I want to say it was the Jet or something. Jet might have taken it to the house, but it was like just a little flick. Like I remember Wiley used to get JT and Wiley, because JT gets fired up too. I know Jawan is like the most chill cat I've ever met in my life.
Once we get rolling.
Oh yeah, he's the next man. Wiley, there are a couple of times I'm like, we score or anything like that. I'm like, Pat, this one. Wiley would just attack me and just beat the hell out of me. I'm just like, let's go. Wiley's coming through. But yeah, there have been a couple of times where I'm like, Pat, you're that dude. Like, you're that. But it's hard to even grab it. Because then he takes off to go celebrate. I'm just like, slow down.
Oh, it's great.
You want to talk some wrestling?
Yeah, let's talk a little wrestling, brother.
Little wrestling,
brother.
Big WWE fan. You were at WrestleMania last year in Philly when Jason got in the ring.
Really?
Yep.
You were at okay.
With the Jason coming out in the Timbs and the
luchador.
Jeans, the luchador, the Rey Mysterio. Dude, who were your guys growing up in WWE?
Yeah, I love Randy Orton. John Cena was a big one. Triple H.
Yeah.
Weird one, but Kofi Kingston. I used to love Kofi Kingston.
Yeah,
Kingston.
okay.
I'm not even
Yeah.
hip.
And probably like The Undertaker. So a little generic, but like, man, all those are my guys. But, you know, I love John Cena. I had the wristbands.
Dun, 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 dun.
Walking.
Dun, dun, dun,
All
dun.
that, bro.
Legend, man.
You were that era right after like us. Like I remember when we were growing up, it was like Attitude Era. Is that still the Attitude Era with John Cena in them, or is that a different era? I always get them
It's
eras
like the
mixed
tail.
up.
It's like the tail end of it, I think.
Yeah, for us, it was like Stone Cold, The
because
Rock,
he still had that personality. yeah.
Mankind. It was still called the WWF when we were like really growing up. And then it had just transitioned to WWE. If you were going to build an NFL roster out of WWE, let's just say wrestling superstars, anybody from any era, what is your ultimate NFL roster looking like? Let's start with the quarterback. Who are we going with?
Damn, this is tough. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
For QB, go ahead and give me, it's no surprise, give me CM Punk.
Ooh.
Okay, boy.
So you want somebody good at promos. You want somebody good at delivering promos.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. CM
He's going
Punk.
to get it done.
All right.
Let's start out with linemen, bro.
All right.
Get Mark Henry and one of the
Hey!
guard spots. Give me
Let's
Mark
go.
Henry.
Yeah.
Give me the Big Show, either tackle. Give me the Great Khali at either tackle.
Okay,
Great
now.
Khali.
Yeah, we're gonna run a little bit of power and a little gap skin. All right.
There we go. What about Andre the Giant? Where's he fitting in?
Oh, so we're
Is he
all
getting-
the way back then, too. Oh, my bad.
Anyway.
All time. All time.
Give
All
me the
time.
Andre the Giant and one of the tackles. So, we're talking just big 6'7" footers all around.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
We got the reach.
And the world's strongest man at center now.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
There we
There you
go.
go.
There we go.
Running back. Oh my goodness. Give me Rey Mysterio. Just
Rey
put him on.
Mysterio running back. That's what I'm talking about.
We're not going for a lot of crazy, so we just need them to get in the gaps. Just there's going to be a lot of big guys up front. Just squeeze in and just
find, yeah. There
He's
you
going to be like
Spot
Darren
him.
Sproles. He's going to be like Darren
Yeah.
Sproles. He's going to hide behind the line and then just peek on through.
Exactly. We're getting mauled by the Great Khali. There you go. Spin it up. Wide receiver wise, that's where I'm going to struggle.
What about tight end? What do you think tight end? Because that's a definite like WWE position. I think every tight end is a wrestling fan, it feels like.
I'm just trying to think of somebody, man. I'm blanking right now. Do you think John Cena's fast?
John Cena.
I don't think he's fast. To be fair, though, I don't think many wrestlers are fast. I don't think that's what they go to wrestling for. The ring is only so big.
Yeah.
I think John Cena will figure it out at tight end.
I think that's a good one.
Cena, more of a blocking side man.
If that's your lineman size, it would be proportionate for John to be a tight end.
Yeah, give me John in there, man. Give
All
me
right.
John.
Who we going for wide receiver?
John Cena.
Wide receiver, give me Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
Okay.
Kofi Kingston.
Give me R-Truth. Give me R-Truth.
Okay.
R-Truth? Man, you're taking it. I don't even know these guys. I was thinking like a Jeff Hardy or like one of the Hardy brothers flying off the top ropes with the hair.
Like a Triple H or
This team is running the fuck out of the ball. Triple H is the wide receiver.
Yeah, I was just saying, we're going to run this block. We're going to run that block, dog.
what about The Rock? Who's The Rock? The Rock could play tight end or receiver or
Yeah, I mean, you put the Rocket side in. I mean, honestly, bro, this would be crazy. Put more Swallow wide receiver. Put him in slot.
There we go. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
there we go. All
What
right.
about that?
That's fucking.
I think that's a pretty good
golden.
roster. I would be interested. I
It's
mean,
something.
that's what the XFL should have just done. They should have tried to get football players. They should have just done this.
Send these guys out there and see how they go.
That's right.
Who would be your tag team partner if you ever were to join the WWE?
Ooh.
Without a doubt, without fault, without question, Creed Humphrey.
I knew that was coming.
Creed.
He's your tag team in the NFL. Why wouldn't he be the tag team in
Yes, sir.
You guys
Peter and I
got
are
it.
taking him down.
What would your tag team name be?
You guys got a team name?
Ebony and Ivory.
Put it on a t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt.
Dog.
Put it on a t-shirt. Oh, that is fucking gold.
That's good. Oh my gosh. That's good. That's great.
How did it come to you so quick, man? That was gold.
Just got lucky, man.
God damn, Ebony and Ivory, man.
That is electric.
Telling you.
Woo! All right, big dog. Let's get to this last segment, man. I don't even know how to transition.
It's no topping that. That's going to be the best thing.
Oh man, Ebony and Ivory forever, man. This is our last segment. We always close out the interviews with "We gotta ask," but you don't have to answer. You can tell us to fuck off on any of these questions, or you can just give us a quick answer, man. Let's start it off with: what is your ideal KC barbecue plate?
Ooh, okay. Ideal plate is going to come from Jack Stack. I'm about to get lamb ribs, man. I don't know why, but they have the best.
You say lamb ribs?
I'm about to get in on these.
Is that different than like lamb chops? Like what is the? They just don't cut them up, or
yeah,
what?
it's just the rib part of the lamb. So like they do a dry rub season on it, but like super tender, man. Decent amount of the bones. Like I'm telling you right now,
I do like lamb. Lamb is great. Okay, all right, all right. I did not expect that from a Tennessee guy. I did not expect lamb ribs. I did not.
Let me do the full regional. So I'm gonna do lamb from KC and burnt in. So 2 from there, right? I'm also gonna show a ton of love to Texas. I want half a pound of brisket, at least. At least. I want a beef rib, a little piece of beef rib. All right?
Beef rib is the best. That's my favorite. Yeah. Oh, yes. I love beef rib.
And then finally closing it out for Memphis, that's where I'm gonna do my pork. So pork ribs, pulled pork, even like a barbecue chicken, like that. That's my steez down there.
So everything.
Spread the love. I can't pick one.
What about sides? Where we going sides?
I gotta have mac and cheese, baked beans. Give me slaw.
Slaw.
Dessert? Slaw guy.
I think I know where you're going with dessert.
For sure.
I think the proper dessert's always gonna be like a peach cobbler or banana pudding.
I thought you were going banana pudding. That's where I go all day. I got to ask you this because we talked about this last week. When you think of barbecue, do you think of the Midwest or do you think of down south?
I think down south.
Bam!
But to be fair, Tennessee is the Midwest, to be fair.
No, it's not.
No, Tennessee is the Midwest.
Take it back. No, I'm messing with you. No, it's down south, brother. It's still down south.
To the original 13 colonies, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Today's day and age, I mean, it's right next to us.
It is.
It is close.
If Ohio is the Midwest.
It really makes no sense that Ohio is in the Midwest, right? Like it's on the eastern side of the country. It's never made sense to me.
Either way.
And then Tennessee's in the middle of the country. It's not down south. It's like smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
It's the Mideast.
It doesn't make sense.
Talking more about food, you won the Kelsey Jam wing eating contest by a landslide. It wasn't even fucking close.
Easy.
So time out. What is this? Because I've dabbled in a wing eating contest. What was this? How many wings? What was the time?
I think it was like a minute. I don't even remember. It wasn't that long.
It wasn't long. The dude you guys put me up against was a scrub, man.
Yeah, he didn't have. I don't know how. I think he won a contest to get into it. I don't even think he just won like a raffle. Like he got pulled out of the. I don't even know if he like ate wings like that. But it was still funny as hell.
What was the competition? What was the? Do you remember?
It was a wing eating contest. Yeah.
So I know it was a wing eating competition. Travis, Trey, what was the deal?
It was a Wingstop deal. They had probably like 20 wings in a container and just as many as you could eat and then like fill it up in the sink. So I think the time limit was a minute though. It wasn't very long.
How many did you get down in a minute?
Well, I could have gotten more, but based on his tempo, I was just like,
you were just looking over like, oh yeah.
You were in cruise control.
Right. This is getting crazy.
So I put down try like 7, 5 or something.
Easy. It was easy. It was
Dude, so have you ever heard of Wing Bowl, Trey?
Did.
So Wing Bowl was a Philadelphia contest they used to have, and the local radio station put it on because the Eagles were never in the Super Bowl. So the Wing Bowl was always the same time as the Super Bowl. Yeah. They did it at Wells Fargo. It was shenanigans galore.
It was at 7 a.m.
People would be drinking the night before.
On a Friday. They would tailgate all fucking night.
It was legendary. There was all sorts of, you wouldn't be able to do it again because there was like all sorts of strip clubs and other things involved in it. But there were like local, there were local superstars that developed into these larger than life characters. Anyways, I competed one year in it, and the way the contest worked, it was 14 minutes, one round of 14 minutes. Then there was elimination, a second round of 14 minutes, an elimination, and then a speed round of 2 minutes. So 30 minutes overall. You have to eat wings.
Whoa. What?
I ate 65 wings in the first 14 minutes. I'm thinking I'm killing it.
65.
I'm thinking
I just fucking smoked.
I was out in the first round, not even close. The woman who holds the record at Wing Bowl, take a guess at how many wings the winner of Wing Bowl won with.
This is insane.
This is a 30-minute time frame, keep in mind. 30 minutes. How many wings do you think she got down in 30 minutes?
If you ate 65 and got Elo, I mean, it's got to be like touching like 100, right?
Bro, keep going. Well, I'm not talking about the first round. This is all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
She had over 200 in the first round. I'll give you that.
In the first round, he got fucking smoked by
Brandon,
twice.
look up the record for Wing Bowl. Look up Wing Bowl record. Molly
Do you have a
Schuyler.
picture of this legend too? Like,
Dude, she's a beast. She's a beast. She's. I think she's from Omaha or something like that. She's just this tiny woman.
Oh, they
Schuyler.
flew in the ringer. They
Well,
flew
no,
in a ringer
she
from
qualified.
Omaha.
She qualified. She ate like 10 pounds of
was a
steak
legit deal,
to
yeah.
qualify to get into the deal. No, this is like a big prize. It was a big event. Brandon, what was can you look this up, Brandon?
They deleted all information from the Wing Bowl because of what they were doing inside that stadium.
She ate 455 in the first 28 minutes.
that's unbelievable. That can't be real.
501, 30 minutes. It's 501 set by Molly Schuyler at Wing Bowl 2016. That was how crazy is that though? 501 wings.
I mean, that's unbelievable. It doesn't even seem humanly possible.
Listen, I've seen Trey Smith fill up a few to-go boxes
Every Thursday night.
Dude, Thursday nights.
This is what the
in
Pro Bowl's
Kansas
missing.
City.
The Pro Bowl shouldn't be playing flag. It should have an offensive lineman wing eating competition. I want to see which offensive lineman in the NFL can eat the most wings.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'd buy that ticket. Yeah, I'd fucking buy that ticket.
Kingsley and I have a challenge because Kingsley said he's eating 80 in one sitting. So
What? Kingsley's doing what?
yeah,
That's
Kingsley
a good
says
guard.
he's
I like him
Yeah,
sliding into guard then.
Yeah.
Thursday nights are always my favorite after meetings because it's wing night in the facility. You can go in there and everybody, they listen. The Kansas City chefs,
Let's give it to him.
Chiefs chefs,
Let's give it to
listen,
him, yes.
they put together a spread of like 5 to 6 different flavors. And they just keep bringing them out. They just keep bringing out. And when I tell you, everybody's just in there cracking jokes, having a good old fucking time, just smashing them. And then you see Trey walking out with fucking 3 boxes. Dude, good times, baby. Good times, man.
The worst part is getting the peanut on the way back home.
Oh.
Jason, I'm telling you, gotta stop through the peanut at least one time before, like next time you're in KC, man.
It's like 3 minutes from the crib, man. I'll let you walk to it.
I'm in.
You go to the one downtown or do you go to the one around Plaza?
Downtown location.
Oh, yeah. It's classic, man.
It got so bad that every time I stop in there on Thursday, like, the usual, or I'll call, they're like, hey, is this Trey? I'm like, yeah, I will see you about 10 minutes.
We got you, dog.
Yeah, we got you.
We'll make them fresh for you, big guy.
Next question. O-line Mount Rushmore. Who you putting on it?
Ooh.
Ooh, whoa.
Top 4 O-linemen in NFL history.
Golly. We're putting me on the spot. Dude, I got to put Larry Allen in there. Rest in peace, Larry Allen. For me,
Larry Allen, baby.
And like everyone wants to be as strong as Larry, but no one's as strong as Larry. No one has the same ability as Larry.
And deceptively athletic. That one play of him hawking down the interception. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have one of those.
Moving. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not Larry Allen. Okay.
Dude, I want to put in Jackie Slater.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Nice, man.
He's Slovak man for like 20 plus years. Coach Heck has always talked about him and just look at his story. He's awesome. This is a personal one of mine. I want to put Joe Thomas in there.
Joe T.
So why,
yeah,
you say
baby.
personal? Why is that a personal one for you? Like, what is
Just like that was a dude I used to watch a ton in high school. And
Hell
then
yeah, man.
I didn't have a guy like Charles Bentley at the time tell me, hey, you're not
Charles.
you're not Joe Thomas. Why the fuck are you watching Joe Thomas?
So good.
At an early age, so he set me straight pretty fast. Then I put Will Shields in there.
That's a great. Hey, that's a
Will
damn good
Shields.
Mount Rushmore right there. That is damn good.
legend right there, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, Joe, dude, I love that you put Joe in there. I mean, one of the most underrated, if that's possible. Like, the guy didn't miss a snap for like 10 years. Can you think about, I mean, how outrageous that is on top
He
of
didn't
just
just
being,
not miss a snap. He was out there balling.
Yeah.
The
During,
entire
he
time,
didn't miss a snap when they were like 0-15 the one year. And he's like, yeah, I'm still going to go out here and do my job because that's what I get paid to do.
Great, man. That's what makes him so
He's
damn
a
great.
legend, man. Hall of Fame beef. He's got a farm.
Dude, think about how crazy it is. He didn't miss a snap, and not one of those snaps was a playoff snap. Could you imagine? I don't even know why I'm making that connection, but it's just outlandish to me. All right, whatever.
I'm sure he loves hearing that.
Yeah, I know. I'm an idiot. I should have said that. All right, whatever. Who's the toughest guy you've ever had to block one-on-one?
Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
AD.
What about somebody unheralded? Maybe somebody the media wouldn't expect.
I would say Malik Collins, who was just recently with the 49ers.
Dude, I played him when he was young in Dallas and got to watch him get a lot better over his tenure there. And I agree. There's something about you could tell he's smart and he's ahead of like what he wants to do. And I love that answer. Malik is a great player. Where's he at now? You said where?
It was 49ers, but I don't know if he's there again this upcoming year.
Yeah, he started in Dallas, I think.
He's with the Texans the first time I played him.
Then he went to Houston, and then the 49ers probably. Great answer. Love that answer. Is there a reason?
I just think for his size, his ability to move the way he does, and like you said, you can tell that he's anticipating like what he's going to do for his moves. You know what I mean? He's sort of setting something up every time, and like generally guys that size are going to have the ability to move the way he does, and just like he's very proficient with his hands as well. So I always felt like he was a guy that he doesn't have the quote unquote like namesake and the accolades, but he's one of those dudes where you go to sleep on him, man, you're gonna have a long ass day, and like he really embarrass you fast.
Yeah, man.
I just respected him, man. I really respect.
That's awesome. Love that answer,
man. I gotta ask you. This just made me think of our guy, friend of the family, friend of the show. We got to actually get him on the show soon. But Colin Saunders, how was it going up against Sir Bink on Monday night?
Sir Bink, man.
This past year, man.
Yeah, it was cool playing.
He probably wasn't talking, right? He didn't talk much, right?
Colin was locked in. He
was locked in.
He was locked in. No, it was cool St. Vince, man. Colin was probably he's going to go down as one of my favorite teammates I've ever had.
Of all time.
Just great dude, man. Funny. Unbelievably funny, man.
It's always going to be a good time around Bank, man. But that shit's funny as hell. Was it? I was going to say, I can see him being locked in whenever I came across him on the field. But you already know he is such a funny guy and such like I want to say a class clown, but he's here to have a good time while we get business done. You know what I mean? And he's got that championship work ethic and everything. But it's just I don't know why it's hard for me to see some guys take it that serious. And for whatever reason, I mean, I saw it, but it just had to feel different for you going up against him as a Saint instead of just in practice and stuff.
Yeah, it definitely was a weird feeling those first couple plays, but I think the biggest thing is just like for me learning that like, man, if your buddy makes a play on you, it makes you look bad, it's going to be even worse. So like you can never,
you already know.
Line up too much, you know what I mean? Maybe a little middle play, hey, Vince, chill. Like, you know, you gotta be on your P's and Q's, man.
Speaking of going against guys in practice, what's it like to go up against Chris Jones? What was that first one-on-one like?
Yeah, he gave me my welcome to the NFL moment. Like that. Yeah, it's put like that.
That was going to be our next question. You got to tell him about it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, man, going against Chris, like, obviously, you know, the caliber of player he is, you know, as a rookie coming into it. And I just remember, like, just being overwhelmed a little bit with, like, St. Joe's, the sheer volume of plays you got to learn. It's hot as hell. Like, they're riding you every day. And then here you are blocking this all-pro, considered, like, best defensive tackle in NFL. Like, good luck, Rook, like, figuring all this out. You know, and, you know, for me, it was just getting whooped repetitively to where it's like, okay, I'm learning, okay, this works against him. Where I can't play him like this, but like, I feel like the silver line to it all was I understand that as I go through the season, I'm not going to play Chris Jones.
Every single week.
Single week. Like, I might face like maybe one, but there's only one Chris Jones. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like, for me, it's like understanding how to block him, but then also the lessons, like I'm over here, you know, grinding. It's like a long drive drill. We're in like play 13. He got subbed out. He's back in. And I throw a right hand. He slaps it down, beats me. He's like at Pat's hips. And he just comes back. It's like, hey, look here, Rook. You got to get that hand to the outside. You know,
you can't throw that.
And I'm just like,
he going to come over and sweet talk
you. Can't throw that outside hand too shallow.
And he just going to laugh. I'm just like, what's going on, bro?
Trey, I've been trying to tell you, you can't be doing that. That Mississippi accent, man.
Yeah, I love him though, man. Like I really, I'm so happy I get to go against that type of player every time because I know once again it just prepares me, bro. I'm not going to see that all the time, and just like that, iron sharpens iron, right? I want to be able to go against the best. So like, it's go time and the bullets start flying. I already see something like that. Like actually, you're not as good as him, so let me show what I got.
Yeah, you ain't going to find too many people as good as him in the actual game. It's a good thing he's in practice. You like that?
Yeah.
We saw him before he really started to develop a name. The year we actually won the Super Bowl, I think it was one of his first games, like starting.
Yep.
Bro, we didn't really prepare for it. We just we're just playing like a 3 technique. And like halfway through the game, we're like, who in the fuck is this guy? This is so funny. Like, I was like, God dang, this guy. And then we watched the rest of the season. He's killing everybody. I was like, thank God it's not just us. This dude's just really good.
9-5, man.
That's fun.
Trey, I think we're good, dog. I appreciate you coming on, giving us your time, your stories, man.
Yes, sir.
Wish you the best. When you already know, going into mini camp, man, we're going to fucking turn this thing up, get right back after it, baby.
Yes,
I'll see you next week, man. But appreciate you taking the time and jumping on and telling us all these fun-ass stories, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. Appreciate y'all having me on.
Pleasure.
I'll see you on Monday.
You already know. God, back at it.
Yes, sir.
All right, that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thank you to Trey Smith. Man,
My dog.
what a legend.
Such a cool story, too, man. And he's only adding on to it, man.
I don't know what hits harder, the way he plays football or his personality. God damn, he's
You ain't
lovable.
lying. That's my guy right there.
All righty, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Hellman's.
Get ready, Trav. Get ready.
Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. Thanks to our production and crew, and thank you to those 92%ers for really laying into my hatred towards mayonnaise, because now you just put me into a predicament that I never wanted to be in. Love you guys.